I mean, you probably need to talk to her.
Yeah, I mean, if she's
willing to talk to you.
I didn't tell anybody that you attacked me.
Then how did people get the idea that I did?
I don't understand. I told my friends, like, literally, like, what happened. I was very, like, unbiased in the way I told it. Like, I got back to my dorm, okay, and everybody was like, oh, who's that cute guy you went home with, right? And they're asking me how far we went, and all I did was I told them that you wanted to go farther than I did, and that I said no, and that was all I said.
But what else did you say happened? Because, I mean, you wanted stuff to happen, right?
I mean, I don't know, I liked you. I thought you were cute. I wanted to go home. I just got freaked out because I felt like, you know, like, I didn't know you, and it's already kind of, like, weird to just go home with somebody that I didn't know already.
Yeah, but I mean, we had the awkward question-answer thing at the beginning. Like, did that not help? Did that not?
You mean
like,
about, like,
set up,
whether
like,
we were gonna watch a movie or not?
No, not the movie. Like when I asked if you wanted to do something else. Like,
yeah, but it's just like
do more.
Hard to know what that means. I'm just like I don't have a lot of experience, and I don't know, like I didn't know how much experience you had had and like what any of that meant to you yet, you know. So I just
and then that's why it's always really hard to like make that first move, because I don't want to like be awkward and make a move that scares the other person, because yeah, I've had some experience, maybe more than others, but I also don't want to be awkward about it. So it's kind of figuring out the politics.
But like, girl, you should have said from like the start, like what you wanted from him. You know, like you should have
We were
said,
drunk after a party. What am I gonna?
I understand, but now that this story is going around that you were like attacked, when had you said from the start, I am not as experienced. Like, can we only go to here, or can we like? You have to take things slowly.
Look, I
with
never
me.
get a chance with someone as hot as him. And if I said something like that, immediately he's just gonna be like, "Wow, she's pretty lame." Like, I don't know him well enough, and it would be way more embarrassing.
Then maybe you shouldn't be doing that stuff with someone you are not as comfortable with.
I mean, I was obviously fine. I took care of myself. Things are
Except
okay.
now you are known as the girl who was attacked at his place, when this whole, like, now he's in this bad light, you're in this, like, victim light, you know, and, like, do you think that's gonna get you any more, like, action? Like, no guys are now gonna think, like, oh, that's the girl who thinks, like, guys are just gonna attack her.
I mean, I think it looks worse on him than on me, personally.
But like, what could have been done had you just, like, been like, this is what I am feeling, you know? Don't do this, like, you're
Is that what you do? Like, do you say that to guys?
I mean, I honestly know the guy more before just, like, hooking up with him. You know?
So you're calling me a slut, basically, is what you're saying.
No, oh my gosh. Like, how are you construing what I'm saying of calling you, like, a slut? I'm trying to, like, keep you safe and not getting, you get another label and, like, this attacking, gossip, drama stuff. You know, like, I'm in, like, a really committed relationship right now with my boyfriend, and, like, it didn't start up with, like, a hookup or anything, and, like, yeah, okay, maybe I'm a little bit more old-fashioned that way, that, like, I like to be dated before, like, stuff happens, but, like, we were, like, still very clear with each other from the start, like, what we wanted.
Well, like, not everyone has time to date. Like, I have so much homework to do, and I honestly, like, don't want to, there's no one here I want a committed relationship with, so I want to hook up. That's what I want to do, and, like, how do you expect...
And that's
like,
fine. Like, I'm not saying that you either have to be in a committed relationship or, like, a nun. I'm just saying, like, you can have a, like, a healthy sexual relationship by just, like, telling, like, a guy, like, being clear with a guy from the start about how, like, how far you want to go, or, like, you know, like, how, like, just being like, yeah, I'm down for this right now.
I mean,
instead of, like, no, don't rape me.
You guys pause for a second? Like, super great.
You're playing great.
Really,
Yep.
really. I want to try just one other thing, because something is, like, deeply coming up for me around consent here, and the difference between asking for yes as opposed to saying what you want, right? Really, really different in terms of active consent. Do you guys know what I'm saying here? Okay, so can we have, Brandon, can you hop in for Kira? Ella, will you stay? Let's just imagine all that play had just happened, right? And we land here in a conversation where one of you, I don't care who, has just said, and it can be kind of weird too. It can be kind of absurd. Like, I want you to do this, and then I want this, and then I want this, right? And you two are in a committed relationship, and the other person is turned off by that.
Okay.
Okay, so like literally, like let's say this is a committed relationship that has just sort of started, and this is your first like real time like of getting down in there, and one of you decide who's going to say this and this and this and this, and then the other person be like, it's okay, that really weirds me out, and then let's see where that conversation takes us.
We've got about 2 minutes.
2 minutes, go.
So like, why did you ask? Like, oh, can I go down on you? Like, can I touch your boobs right now? Like, that was really awkward. And like, you know, like I usually feel really comfortable with you, you know? Like we've had so many like wonderful like talks and like romantic moments out on the lake pool and stuff, and then like this, like it started out so like hot, and then like all of a sudden like instead of just like moving down like my body, it was just like, can I touch your boobs? Can I give you oral?
Well, there's no need to like do that, but like I was making sure we were moving, I think, in the right fashion. I know we've been like together for like a couple weeks now, but I know this is like the first time that things have like kind of moved along in that
Yeah,
kind of fashion. So I just wanted to make
Could
sure.
you not have just like read my body language? That like I was like pushing myself against you. Like I was ready for it, you know? And I thought that you would just kind of like know that like you can unhook my bra right now.
Well, I think that like you were definitely giving me signals that like you wanted like something to happen, but I wasn't sure like exactly what that something was, you know? And just like, and since like it's like early on for us, like I don't know, like sometimes like some girls are like, let's just move on to that like immediately, and some people are like, no, I need to like have a few months with you before like things can escalate. Like, and I wanted to just kind of, because I really care about you, I wanted to make sure things were moving at the right way.
So like, is that something you like want me to do with you? Like, say like, do you want a blowjob right now? Because that makes me feel like a porn star or something. You know, like, do you want a blowjob right now? Like, I want you in my mouth. Like, that's
Well, I don't want you to say that, definitely no.
Okay.
But like, that's weird. But
like, you want me to like ask permission for like everything I do?
Well, I don't want you to. I don't think it's asking permission. I think it's more like being clear and making sure and like
So, like-
clarifying situations.
So like, just really clearly putting my mouth on your dick.
No,
Like,
no. I mean, okay,
were you confused last time?
No,
I don't
it wasn't
get it.
confusion, it wasn't any of that, but clearly that didn't work for us. So,
What do you mean?
so no, I'm just saying, since me asking for every step of the way, that was awkward for you.
Oh, okay.
So, like, how about, like, in the future, you don't have to, like, say the things we were just saying, because that would have been real weird. But you can just, like, I don't know, be clear, like, when it's happening, that it's okay, or, like, that the next step is okay, you know?
Yeah, it's just, if this is something you want, I don't know that it's going to work out between us. I mean, this is the first time we got into bed together, and it felt really awkward. It wasn't sexy. I feel super uncomfortable now. I don't know that this is going to work.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I understand the worry, but, like, I mean, I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay, that was happening. So, I mean, I guess if we can get to that same page outside of the bedroom, and then once we're there, like, not worry about it, but at the same time, I don't want you to get into a situation that you don't feel comfortable in, you know?
Okay, let's stop here.